Alright, everybody. Welcome to week 2 here of the OP Throwback Weekend. It is Throwback Thursday here with OP. We are at Iowa Speedway today. Very excited to get this race going. Looks like qualifying has been completed for the evening, and we are going to be green here at any moment. Hopefully we got some things ironed out this week in the broadcast. Once again, this will be a work in progress as always, but we are looking forward to 175 lap here tonight. It'll be 153 miles at Iowa. Looks like we're going to have right now an 18 car field. A lot different than last week. Daytona being a 2.5 mile track. This week we are at a 7/8 of a mile. So just a little bit different. Going to be some different strategies here. Yeah. So we're looking forward to it. Let's hop in here and kind of get around this track with some of these guys and be ready. Christian Strader took the pole. Jerry West, it's second place on the outside there. Adam Pettit at third. Nathan Dixon on the outside of the second row. Looks like we're going to have the 5-car Rusty Modesty and the 27 of Michael Madden, as well as Hunter Carlson and Nicholas Donovan, Matthias Swank, and Harold Rothery. That'll round out our top 10 in qualifying. Right there you have Stephen Luttrell with Sean Kozier in the next row, followed by Jimmy Fitzmaurice and Alex Green. And then, big shocker, champion is back from Season 4, Andrew Fairnance. Fairnance will be starting in 15th place with Thomas Lockwood in 16th. And to round him out, Vicente Guerrero in 17th place. Nice to see our champion back in the field tonight. Andrew Fairnance was not here last week for Daytona, but he is back this week. It's a car to watch out for. The 84 is starting at the back of the field. It should be a good drive to watch him come through the field this evening. Just keep an eye on that black 84 all night. Should prove to have some good entertainment there. Fuel runs for the race should be about 55 laps. So we'll see as we get closer. See if these guys save any fuel or if they're going to go wide open all evening. So far, pace car is off and we are green. Good start for both Strader and Jerry West as they go into turn 1 here. Strader's going to take the low lane, Jerry West to the outside. Strader going to make up some speed there in the corner. Jerry's going to continue to fight him on the outside. Once again, this one here, if we stay green, we should tick some laps off fast. We got a relatively shorter track this evening. We're just excited to have these guys going. Jerry West is going to get in there, drive the car deep into the corner and take the lead. It's a little bit loose there though. Going to allow Christian to fight back on the inside. Can't forget the 92 there. Following Christian to that bottom line. Nathan, solid run last week. Oh, Jerry just staying a little loose through the middle of the turn there. Kind of in that middle lane. He's going to lose a spot to Nathan. Looks like the 49 of Pettit may be able to get by Jerry here as well. Looks like we're just starting to find kind of a straight line effort. That bottom groove. Looks like they're kind of going away from it and actually headed up to the middle groove here. Jerry hanging down there in the bottom. Loose a little bit earlier in the beginning. Loose again there, coming off at turn 2. He'll go right back down to the bottom as well. Looks like Christian's creating himself a little bit of a gap here. Almost a second up front. Oh, back on the wall. Who's that? No yellow though. We're good. There's a new car there for the night, 27 of Michael Madden. The Red Bull car. The green wheels. Very bold style. I do like the scheme though. Looks like you got the 19 of Zachary Kreisman there going down to the apron. We'll have to check in on him later and see what's going on there. Right now highlighting Hunter Carlson. And there's that 84 car right on his bumper. Andrew Fairnitz. Found his way up to 8th from 17th. Kind of right in that top lane. Andrew, quick driver, if you didn't watch any of last season's race. Or any of the races last season, excuse me. Andrew is very dominant throughout the season. Ooh, Hunter getting a little bit loose there on the bottom. And that's going to allow Andrew to just slip around and take that spot from him there. Fairness up to 7th. Carlson back to 8th. But yeah, Andrew, very dominant last season in Season 4, the OP Throwback Series. Fortunately, missed him last week in our Daytona race, which was a great ending. If you didn't see it, please go back on the channel, check that out. It was a fantastic ending. Mark Mann coming in sideways across the line. Sorry about the change in links, or at least stream links here, as we had some settings just going on at the beginning that we didn't like, so just going to make a quick change to that, and that's why we're here on this new broadcast, new link. Yeah, hopping back in, it looks like Strader's kind of extended that lead all the way up to a 1.5 seconds almost. A big gap there. Pettit kind of just pacing himself. He's got a little bit of a gap back to Nixon, almost a 1/2 second, about a 1/2 second there. And Rusty Modesty hanging in 4th right now. About 2.5 back from the leader, but only about a 1/10 or 2 off from Nathan there. Jerry West fighting hard. Looks like we're going to have a little bit of a 3-way battle here. Because here comes Fairnitz. Andrew, plus 10 on the night already. We're going to see how he's treated those tires through the first 15 laps of this race. Not only are we missing Mark Mann tonight, but it looks like we're missing Rick Sanchez as well. Our 3rd place finisher from last week. Completely different type of track this week, so maybe some of those guys might be somewhere else, or who knows. These shorter tracks can sometimes be a daunting task. Normally a lot of yellows, but with a smaller field tonight, hopefully we can stay green for a while. We love when we get these green flag runs in. Really just shape up for some good racing. As the 84 here is attacking the 5 car, just really driving it in harder to the corner there and just making it stick. Gonna slide up in front of the 5. Looks like Rusty may get underneath him though. Andrew takes the high line again. And he's going to create a little bit of a gap there. Looks like Rusty this time is going to lay off. Jerry trying to make it stick. Rusty getting a little bit loose. Same with Jerry coming off of the turn into the front stretch. It's a good race here. Meanwhile, Christian Schrader topped out to a 2-second lead up front. Almost 2.5 sometimes here. Oh, Adam Pettit in the wall. Probably got a little bit loose. Keeps it up high though. Keeps it out the way. And we stay green. Adam in that top lane. Get in the middle of the battle here. While these guys are fighting, it looks like they're going to allow the 8th of Nicholas Donovan kind of to creep back in and add some fight to this as well. Good race here going on 4th through 7th. Adam recollecting himself a little bit, kind of maintaining that 4th spot. Right on board here, Rusty, real quick. See what he's got going on, riding behind the 49. That 01 there, Mr. Jerry West to the inside. It's a good look at how close together these guys are running right here. Nathan kind of maintaining that gap, just ahead of Adam there. Adam right up to the wall. Hops back down. He's going to take the middle lane. Rusty content with taking that middle to top there. Oh, are we 3 wide here? Top out, let's see. We are 3 wide here at Iowa. Love the track. Lots of area for these guys to run, especially once those tires get warmed up. You see they're a lot less loose off of the corner there as they get into the straight. Oh, Nicholas Donovan not giving up yet. Hanging in there, trying to take advantage of something. Jerry maintaining that low line. Started the race off early on the high line. Looks like he's just kind of sticking to the low. This group here is kind of catching up to Nathan a little bit. We're at 29 laps of 175. Once again, the fuel run here is going to be 55 laps. So I would expect these guys to try and take it to the limit. Save some of those tires. And this group here is racing hard. We're going to hop back up front here real fast and check out our leader. Looks like Christian's still got himself a pretty good gap. The story is Andrew Fairness right on his tail. taking the low line, finding speed. He's plus 14 for the night. Started down in 16th place. Gonna see what he can do tire-wise, fuel-wise. But at one point, Christian was up on Nathan Nixon by almost 2.5 seconds. And it looks like Andrew has really started to eat into that gap. Under a second now. Teetering on that line. As he gets to the turn, he is right there, almost at a second. Yeah, I mean, he's gaining speed right now on Christian. Christian riding the high line. We're down another 10th. Let's hop back. There he is, guys, sneaking into the screen there at the bottom. We're going to hop back real quick and check out that 4th place fight to see how these guys are doing. Because the fight at the front is about to be on, and we're going to want to see that when it gets there. Looks like back here we've kind of started to even out. Jerry a little bit loose, getting to the gas again on the straight. Looks like maybe someone locked him up. A little bit of smoke there. Let's hop back up front here. The race for first is on, folks. Here we go. Fairness, Strader kind of taking control of this race. Had the first 35 laps in his hand. But the champion is here tonight, folks. And he's going to give Christian a fight. Now, you talk to a lot of guys in the league, and they really do appreciate Andrew and the challenge that he brings week in and week out. Just a dominant force. Gives the guys someone to chase as they're coming up on a lapped car here. That's going to be the 36 of Stephen Luttrell. Stephen going to give him plenty of room. They're going to get by there, and it looks like Andrews almost made the pass here. Let's see how hard Christian drives it into the turn. Maintaining that high line. Andrew staying on the low line. Andrew should have room to clear, and he does. That's a new leader, folks. Christian going to fight back to the bottom. Not giving up easy. A little bit loose off of the turn. Losing a little bit of that speed when he lost that grip, and he's right back to high going through 3 and 4. Christian really pushing the car, trying to keep pace here. Andrew's just rolling that bottom lane. That car is glued to the bottom. Nice high entry, swooping down, hugging the line, and right back to the wall on exit. Just very glued to that line there. Just smooth operator tonight for Andrew Fairnance. That is plus 15 for him so far. Starting at 16th, driving through the field. Looks like he's going to have a second gap on Christian here in second. And we'll just see how long it takes him to catch up to the field at the back of the pack here. Another name here tonight, Alex Green. One of our big dogs here at OP Racing. Love to thank him for the opportunity to broadcast these races this season. Giving the Go Fast Cast an opportunity to come out and iron out what we need to and have some fun calling these races for these guys. Alex, just fantastic, puts a lot of effort into this league. Also, gotta love the paint scheme tonight. That 3 good wrench. Let's get a little bit closer in on that thing. Very bright, very fun. We do appreciate Mr. Alex Green here. It's all that he does for OP and these drivers here. Right now he's running, looks like about 2 laps down. I think he probably took some tires a little bit earlier. On a little bit different of a strategy. But once again, this track will eat tires up. So, 2 laps down right now, but definitely not out. We'll see how these pit cycles kind of cycle through. We're 10 to go on that fuel run. A lot of these guys estimating that 55 was going to be about the end of the limit. And we'll see if that plays out true. Looks like Mr. Jerry West exiting pit. So he might have came in, grabbed some tires, grabbed some fuel. And he will be on his way out. Looks like he's on the same lap, 2 laps down with Alex as well. Right ahead of him, only 1 lap down, it's going to be Mr. Luttrell. I'm going to go through, highlight some of these guys back here. Thomas Lockwood in our 38 car, +2 so far on the night. And Aaron's 38, that is. Right in the middle lane. Very clean racing. We're getting into pit cycles here. Looks like Nathan Nixon's going to pit. Yeah, but he's going to grab some tires, some fuel, and he will make his way out here. Nathan starting up front at this beginning of the night. Looks like he will be the 4th car to take tires. Looks like we got a couple other guys going in on the pit cycle. Sean Cozier, Jimmy Fitzmaurice, Nicholas Donovan, Adam Pettit, who is running up there in the 4th spot. They're all coming in to grab tires. Vicente Guerrero, great run last week in Daytona. At the end there, great battle with him and Nathan Nixon, just trying to get that lap back. Running up front with the front pack there, they had some speed. Just kind of some unfortunate wrecks that kind of brought them a lap down earlier in that race last week. Harold Rothery, another great competitor in the 7 car. Love the green monster tonight. Harold's hanging out there. He's on the lead lap. And the same as Hunter Carlson. Right now at 4th place on our lead lap. He's not taking tires yet. Looks like Christian Strader may have gone in for tires in the pit, as well as Matthias Swank in the 34 car. And here comes Hunter Carlson, Rusty Modesty, and Harold Rothery all going to grab some tires here. So right around lap 52, Vicente Guerrero coming in as well. Andrew Fairnance, our leader, coming in to grab tires. So we're going to see how this all cycles out here, folks. These guys are all about one lap ahead. Jerry West is going to come out, I believe, up front. Yeah, he's gonna roll on out. Let's see, it's gonna be close with Andrew here. Andrew on exit. There's that 1 car. There's the race. It looks like Jerry's gonna have enough to kind of grab the lead for right now. But Andrew on fresh tires right behind him. We're gonna have to see once those things get heated up. That should be a good fight there as well. Jerry taking tires just a little bit earlier. Michael Madden. Looks like he might be losing some spots right now to that second group there of Rusty Modesty, Nicholas Donovan, and Stephen Luttrell cycled all the way up to 5th, but he is going back to pit lane. He might have brushed the wall. Looks like he got some front damage on the nose of that car there. Hopping back up front to this battle for the lead. Andrew looks like he has got those tires warmed up and reclaimed his spot right back at the top of the standings for the night. Jerry is no slouch. Jerry's going to give him a good fight here. We'll see. Especially as they run into what looks like some lap cars. The 14 of Vicente Guerrero. Right ahead of him, the 97 of Sean Cozier. I believe Alex Green took tires first. We're going to see what type of shape his tires are in. Had to be around lap 38 that he went in, so he should be on almost 20 lap old tires. That's going to be a big speed difference here from the 84 car. So far, Andrew making quick work of these lappers. Just once again glued to the bottom line. That car does not move an inch. He gets it exactly where he wants it. Jerry catching some of that dirty air, trying to hang in there. Andrew has built himself about a 1.5-second gap there. Jerry's got about a 3-second gap on 3rd place, Christian Schrader. And this is where the racing tightens up just a little bit here. Here's Adam Pettit, Christian battling for that 3rd spot. Yeah, I believe right here, this is our closest battle on the track right now. Schrader, Pettit. So everyone's pitted. Looks like Andrew Fairness coming down around lap 53. Grabbed fuel. It's right on time. We were thinking that it was going to be about 55 laps for the first run. Once again, it's just really how hard are these guys running the cars. Christian kind of stretching his legs out here, giving himself some breathing room, trying to get away from Adam a little bit. I believe Christian did take tires about a lap earlier than that group of Pettit, Modesty, Donovan, and Carlson. Only dropped one car in the field tonight, the 19 of Zachary Kreisman. Appreciate him coming out on the evening and helping us get there. Alex Green up into the wall a little bit, might be loose. Once again, he's probably on our oldest set of tires right now, so we'll see how long he can keep it out there. And we expect him soon here to pit, I'm sure. Once again, still our closest battle on the track. Christian slowly catching Jerry there. Jerry might be saving some tire here, but it also looks like he's having a little bit of a hard time keeping that that car there on the bottom lane. But a lot smoother on exit. We saw him loose a little bit earlier, getting that car dialed in, I'm sure. Lightened a little bit before coming back to the straight, but once again, that car looks much better shape than it was earlier in the race, coming out of the turns. It's kind of running between lanes 1 and 2 there. Christian, right there on Sean Cozier. Christian's going to make that pass. You know, Iowa, not an easy track. Lots of places to go. The car's going to evolve over time as these runs go on. These guys are going to have to find speed, not just on the bottom, but through the middle. Even sometimes getting up closer to the wall at the top, trying to find where their car's got grip. A lot different style of racing than what we had last week at Daytona. And this really does just provide, you know, a good amount of experience for some of our newer guys, not only to the service, but you know, even to the league. Get in here, taking off laps, just like we're doing green flag runs. This is great experience, feeling the car develop over time. When you stay at it like this, you know, grit your teeth. Stay behind the wheel of the car, learn what it's doing, feel what it's doing. Assuredly, you know, these guys soon here will be back up front with the Fairnance, Jerry, West, and Christian Straters of the league so far. We're gonna go back here and check in on old Rusty racing with the 8 car. Rusty looks to be closing that gap up just a little bit on the 8. Running the middle lane. We're going to see just how far to the corner these guys are willing to drive it. Looks about equal, but Rusty really does appear to be grabbing about a 10th a lap. On Nicholas. Between this one and Jerry and Christian, these might be our 2 closest battles on the track right now. Christian diving low, looking to put the move on Jerry. Maybe in another 2 turns here, we might see the 29 car be able to get a little slide in. He's going to take that car low. And as he goes to the middle of the turn, he's going to hope that he can get alongside and right in front of Jerry to complete what we would call a slide job here. But Jerry hanging on. Oh, it looks like Rusty might have gotten the pass done here on Nicholas. See if Nicholas can fight back coming out of the turn. Rusty's going to be able to slide up the track and take that spot away. That's something we saw developing for a little bit there. They look to be running that same line. Nicholas looks to be just maybe a tad bit faster through the middle of the turn, while Rusty on entry might have a little bit more grip and just able to make it stick. I'll hop back to our vertical scoreboard here, and I want to draw your guys' attention up to the left of your screen there. Andrew Fairness has put about 8 seconds, 9.5 almost now, on second place. He's going to look to get by the 7 of Harold Rothery here. Try and put Harold a lap down. And the 84 keeps on marching, stays plus 15. Harold hanging tough on the outside, not making it easy on the leader here. Trying to stay on the lead lap. And I think he's going to get right back to the outside of the 84. He said, not yet, not yet. Eventually the 84 does get by. Sets his sights on getting past the 92 of Nathan Nixon here. We're going to hop back up to second place. See what's going on between these two guys. Jerry and Christian. It looked like Christian earlier, a couple laps ago, was going to try and put that move on Jerry. But Jerry staying smooth, staying consistent, taking care of his tires. Building himself a little bit more of a lead. Oh, we have a yellow. Where's it at? Where's it at? Alright, Stephen Luttrell looks like. That'll be our first yellow of the evening, folks. Looks like Stephen might have clipped the wall here. Let's take a look at potentially what happened. And it looks like we just have a spin. I'd say a self spin. Looks like Steven coming through the turn, gets a little bit loose, chasing the car. Just loses the grip on the rear end there. It's gonna go up and knock the wall again. It's gonna be some pretty good damage on the right side of that car there. But we're gonna see what that forces the rest of these guys to do. Everyone's gonna come down pit lane, it looks like. Grab some tires. It's about 32 laps for our leader of Andrew. Anywhere from 34 to, let's say, yeah, anywhere from 34 to 32 laps since our last pit cycle, I think, when everyone started. Andrew, with that big 9-second gap, is going to be able to hop out. Front, reclaim his spot there on the race off pit road. Looks like it's going to be the same for Jerry, hopping right back into second. Christian in the third. Looks like Adam Pettit's going to come off pit road in fourth. Rusty coming off in fifth. 8 car, Nicholas Donovan, 6th. Tia Swank in 7th. Hunter Carlson, the 32. Haven't seen much out of him in the top 5 today. Hanging around that 6 through 9 spot. We'll see if this new set of tires here, if he's learned anything about how the track's driving today. See if he can get himself up there into the fight with some of these other guys he's used to fighting with every week. Behind him, Michael Madden, the 27. Nathan Nixon on our lead lap here. Like he's going to be the last car on our lead lap here in 10th, rounding out the top 10. Harold Rothery, about a lap down, alongside Vicente Guerrero, Sean Kosher, Thomas Lockwood, Alex Green, and Jimmy Fitzmaurice. Looks like Stephen Luttrell trying to get some work done to the car. Hopefully we got most of it repaired. So once again here, folks, we are doing single file restarts here in this mini season. You will see, I believe, lap cars down on the inside lane. Our outside lane will be our lead lap cars. So when you see the 84, the 01, the 29, and the 49 on the outside, that is your top 4. Excuse me, let's add Rusty in there to make it a top 5. One lap to green here. 87 laps. That's almost right there. That's halfway point. Looks like we're about, that first run was 53 laps on fuel. That second run, we're going to call it 35 laps about. Second run, though, it came to an end a little bit early just on the wreck. Pace car's off. 84's got control of the field, and he's off. Good jump for the 84. Jerry West, another good jump on the 29 there. 29, a great jump on the 49. Andrew right back to the bottom. Zoom out here a little bit. See how these guys space out. Strader sticking it on the bottom lane. Getting to the bumper, it looks like, of Jerry. There you go, Jerry. A little bit loose on the cold tires here. Not going to give enough for Christian to get to the bottom. Side by side, coming out of the corner. Jerry a little bit loose again, but able to collect some speed there. It's a good battle. Jerry goes low this time. Christian to the top. Swapping lanes. Guys are catching up to the 84, our leader. Andrew hopped out to about 1.3 right off green. These two racing each other hard. Reeling Andrew in right now. Fresh tires all around. It's a great time to go racing. Pettit, probably with the best view of the house right now, watching these two duke it out. Pettit in fourth. The sun starts to go down a little bit here at Iowa Speedway. Christian's trying his best to make that bottom lane work on Jerry. That's mainly where these two have been running. Jerry trying to take Christian's line away through 1 and 2 here. Hop back here and check out how Rusty's doing. Hanging tough, staying with his line. I don't really think he's moved off of that middle line all night. He's found what's worked for him. Stayed consistently up there in the top 5 for the night. That'll be a good run if he can just keep it there. He's closing in on Adam a little bit. Gaining about a 10th a lap right now. Another good battle here in the back, guys. Oh, Alex Green, a little bit loose. He collects himself. He gets himself together. But right here, Michael Madden at 27, Hunter Carlson in the 32, Nathan Nixon in the 92, and Nick Donovan in the 8 car. Fighting hard. Nixon to the outside. Now to the inside of the 8 car. Jimmy Fitzmaurice. Looks like he is our lead car a lap down right now. Good seat for that squabble there. Looks like they're going to settle back down. That's Hunter trying to catch up to the 27 here of Madden. Hunter just a lot of speed off of the turn there. Madden got a little bit loose. Gonna try and just keep closing that gap up. The 32, once again, very consistent run so far tonight. In here right about 90. Ooh, what is that going to be? $104 down. Yeah, 71 to go here. These guys continue to battle. Let's check out Jerry and Christian up front again. These two, same with Andrew, look to be just kind of maintaining some gaps. Don't upset the tires too much. You fight hard at the beginning of the run, but right here, kind of just find your line, settle in, and that looks like what they got going on. Christian kind of get up on top of those tires as he gets on the throttle through the straights. That's why you're seeing a little bit of that wiggle there. Nothing Mr. Schrader can't handle, though. Hunter continuing to keep the pressure on the 27 for that spot, number 7 spot right now. Let's highlight Matthias Swank here, +4 on the night, our second biggest mover. That 34 car hanging tough. Looks like he's found a little bit of a groove. Gotten himself up a couple spots. This is another guy here that, as this race goes on, he really finds what his car can do, where it's working for him. Really good at just running consistent laps. It looks like Steven might be done for the night. That 36 car took quite a bit of damage. Yeah. Thomas Lockwood in the 38. Right now in 16th place, but only looks like 2 laps down. Get some cautions here. He could potentially find himself back on the lead lap. Gonna hop back up front here to Christian and Jerry. Another great green flag run. Should be about 25, almost 30 laps into this run here. Looks like the top 10 cars just remain unchanged so far. Just ticking them off, folks, ticking them off. Just staying here with our closest battle on the track here. That battle for second. Oh! Christian tapped the wall a little bit there. And loose as he drifts up to the wall. His tires definitely aren't the same as they were when we got off of that caution. These guys are maintaining as much as they can. Jerry looking to be a little bit more consistent, it appears. Oh, Jerry loose. He saves it there, collects the car a little bit. That's going to allow Christian to just make up a little bit of time. Go check in on our leader here. Once again, Andrew Fairness plus 15. He stretched his lead out a little bit, up to almost 3.5 seconds. Now you're going to see him doing that all night, folks. Once again, just, I know I've said it a million times so far, but just wrapping that bottom line. Car does not leave right above that yellow line there. We're gonna go as Christian. Actually, never mind. As Christian gets a little bit loose there, looks like this 49 car of Adam Pettit, our second place finisher from last week at Daytona, is just staying consistent. Looks like he's grabbing some trap back here on the 29 car. Maybe here soon we'll have ourselves a three-way battle for that second place spot. Adam does look like he's found himself a little bit of a groove. Maybe smelling some blood in the water here. Able to take third, he thinks. Is Christian, I don't want to say struggling. He's just continuing to stay loose. That is allowing Adam to catch up. I don't want to say Christian's struggling here, but those tires definitely playing a factor. He's been chasing that 01 of Jerry all day. It's Christian, as you see him just going up the track, trying to find some grip. Oh, Christian in the wall, loose. 29 car hits the wall pretty good there. Hopefully not too much damage on it. That's going to allow the 49 to potentially... Oh, Adam's going to take the spot. I thought he was going to give Christian some room there. He did, but eventually gets clear, and he's going to go into third. Gotta find the action where we can here tonight, folks. These long runs are going to keep these guys mostly single filed out, chasing the bumper of the guy in front of them. It's gonna be a war of attrition here. Looks like our leader, Andrew Fairness, in the 84, built himself a little bit lead, catching the back of the 3 car here. Alex gonna give him that bottom line. See if he can get it done on this one. Andrew stays high though. He's gonna kind of dive it back down. The 3 car hanging tough in the top lane. Andrew have enough to get by, almost. And he does. He's going to get by there, but that was a close one. Good control from both those drivers just to stay clean, stay off of each other there. Looks like Adam Pettit took some tires after grabbing second from Christian there. And maybe the 8 car coming down as well. Yeah, the 8's going to take tires. Rusty Modesty coming down pit road. Looks like Nathan Nixon's following him. So with 46 to go, we're grabbing another set here, folks. We'll see who follows up after that. Looks like Jerry West will be our next taker. He said, I need 4. Give me 4, please. '84. The 29, staying out. Andrew with about a 6-second gap, 6.5 seconds on second place right now. I'm assuming we'll see the 29 car in pit road here shortly. Yep, there it is. Here he comes. Oh, has to get down to speed. Almost smokes the barrier there. But he's going to grab that wheel. He's going to get 4 tires. So there goes Christian Strader coming in. That's going to move Matthias Swank up to second. Looks like Pettit is our lead car right now, 1 lap down. Only reason he's a lap down right now is because of pitting a little bit early. You still have some of these guys hanging on out there. It's like Jimmy Fitzmaurice and Sean Cozier are going to come in and grab a set. Hunter Carlson, He said, I need some tires, new shoes, please. It's a new school year, I need new shoes. It's getting tough out there. As the 84 continues to tick them off with 40 at the line to go. Looks like Michael Madden also coming in now. He's had enough of those old tires. Christian exiting pit lane. Gonna see how much longer the 84 can run on this older set. He's got a lap right now on that first group of guys, but I don't think he's going to be able to go 38 more on this same set. So we're going to have to keep track of when he goes down pit lane. Looks like Harold Rothery and Matthias Swank are last two besides Andrew. And here comes Andrew. The 84, our leader, will take tires this time around. We're going to have to watch that race off pit road. Pettit right now, going to be our lead car on track. I believe the 84 had about a 10 to 11 second lead as he came in. He's getting those left tires put on. As Pettit now on the same lap. He's going to nab first place right now. Pettit will be our leader. Jerry West in second. Rusty Modesty in third. I do love that paint scheme there from Rusty. Throwback Taco Bell scheme. Rusty just staying in that middle lane. That's what's working for him, he said. I'm running top 5 all night. I'm not moving out of this lane. Andrew keeping it glued. The 84 gonna get back on the march here up front. And he's gonna have quite a few more tires. Quite a few more, or less laps on those tires, excuse me. As he's going to try and just grip the wheel, dig in, and grab it. Try and get up there and catch Jerry. Jerry's now dealing with some lap cars here. It's like Alex Green and Thomas Lockwood coming back in for a set. They're on a little bit different pit strategy here. They pit a little bit earlier on that first go through. So it makes sense. 33 to go. It's probably their time to grab some. Looks like it's going to be the same for Vicente Guerrero. He's going to go into pit lane as well. West and Pettit. 2/10 of a gap here. West trying to put the side job on the 73 to get that car behind him. It's got to put someone in between him and the 84. As Andrew is coming. Looks like Christian Strader's going to put the pass on Rusty. That'll move Christian up to 4th place. This battle here we go. Little bump. Jerry grabs it, gets the wheel back underneath him. Does that create some room for the 84 though to get by the 49 as well? '84 will get by. He's on the attack here on Jerry. Jerry hanging tough on the outside. But Andrew's going to grab his spot back there. Comes off pit road in 4th. Finds his way back up front. That is a wheelman, folks. That is a wheelman. Right now, Nathan Nixon hanging in that 9th spot. He's the last car on the lead lap right now with 25 to go. 26, soon to be 25 here to go. As we're 150 laps in to our race here at Iowa tonight. The lights are on. Started in the afternoon, gone into the night. $175 laps, 153 miles. Our closest battle right now is probably the 34 and the 32. Hunter Carlson and Matthias Wenck. Carlson's grabbed himself a couple spots off of that last pit cycle, up to 6th place. I think he's got that car right where he wants it here as we go into the final 20 laps. You know, for a track that you could get 3 wide on, there is enough room. Only have the 2 cautions on the night. Pretty impressive from these guys here. Only 2 cars have retired. 16 still out there. Swank trying to fight back on Hunter. He does have a little bit of a run here on the inside. But that outside is going to pick it back up. Just the momentum. Let's see here. Hunter. Ooh, close. Matthias kind of drifts up the track. He's going to get Hunter loose. Hunter's going to come back down. And the 34 is going to take that spot. 32 getting loose. 14 right to the inside of him. 14 making it difficult for him. That 34 car very solid here tonight at Iowa. I think that 14 there in front of Hunter is going to slow him down a bit. As we check in on Rusty. Cars are starting to loosen up on these turns as they get back to the throttle on exit. Christian hanging in 4th place. He's going to be at the bumper gear, the 73 soon. And Mr. Adam Pettit hanging in there in third. About a second behind Jerry West right now as it sits. Jerry's about almost 3.5 to 4 seconds behind our leader, Andrew. Andrew starting in 16th. Made quick work, getting up to the front. Showing what a championship medal looks like here. Once again, Andrew, just a great measuring stick for these guys. Andrew, a great guy, always helpful. He's at every practice session. He puts the time, the effort in, and he really does bring it on Thursday nights. Put that effort and that talent on display. So consistent. I do enjoy watching him behind the wheel, especially these Gen 4 cars. Checking in on Nicholas Donovan, who is now our last car on the lead lap. Sitting about 22 seconds behind our leader. Go check back in on the 34 car of Matthias. Looks like Hunter might have gotten around the lap car. Hunter sits in 7th. Trying to catch back up to the bumper of that 34 there. But as this run goes on, those tires go away. You're really just hoping for the guy in front of you either to make a mistake here or his tires just to fall off a cliff as we go almost 10 to go. I also like to make a correction earlier. I said there was 2 cautions. There's been 1 caution on the night, folks. Just wanted to make sure that I got that right for y'all. At 29 laps on the 84's tires. "37 laps on the 01's tires. "41 laps on the 49's tires. And we're going to check in and see what type of run we have going on here for Christian. 36. So Christian may be able, with 5 lap pressure tires, may be able to close that gap here with 7 to go on Adam Pettit. Battling with the lap car of the 3 here. Oh! Almost gets into the 3. Has to come out of the throttle a little bit. Five to go. 170 laps down, folks. We have 7 cars on the lead lap out of 16 still on track. Four to go for the 84 of Andrew Fairnance. Looks like Christian's lost some pace here battling with the 3 car. Don't know if he'll be able to catch the 49 of Mr. Pettit. Even if 29 gets past the 3, still got to go through the 38 to get to the 49. The 01, hanging tough. Remember, that 49 of Pettit, he's on the oldest set of tires in this top 5 here, so it is going to be tough for him to get back to Jerry in second place. So we're about to go 2 to go. Andrew Fairnance, dominating night, plus 15 on the night. Our second biggest mover, Matthias Swank, plus 4 on the night. Vicente Guerrero, a couple laps down, but he's also plus 4. Sean Cozier, a couple laps down as well, but going plus 2. And then Hunter Carlson and Rusty Mosty, plus 1. That's everyone who's moved forward as we're 1 to go here for the 84 car. Just a dominating night again from the 84. Glad to see him back this Thursday night. Picking right up where he left off season 4. Coming to the mini season. And the 84 will win Iowa. Congratulations, Andrew. Put another one on your belt, bud. It's a great drive by him tonight. Jerry West going to come home in second place. Great drive as well from Adam Pettit. Adam, our second place last night. That's 2 top 3s for him. Or not last night, but last week. Back-to-back top 3 efforts. That's going to do some work for him there in the standings. But as we get to Andrew here, he's going to take the reverse lap around the field. Wave to the fans, Andrew. Wave to the fans. Burn it down. I'm going to try and grab a word here with Andrew. See if we can get him. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be Andrew Fairnance, our winner. Jerry West in second. Adam Pettit in third. Christian Strader will be fourth placed. Rusty Mosty in fifth. Matthias Swank in sixth. Hunter Carlson in seventh. And Nicholas Donovan eighth. Nathan Nixon ninth. And Michael Madden rounding out our top 10. See if we can grab some of these guys. See if we can grab a word with any of them. All right, guys. All right. Andrew, let's start with you. Congratulations on the win tonight. Yeah. Tell us about that. Just for everyone out there, what makes Iowa so difficult? Yeah. One caution on the night. Love to see the green runs. Welcome back. By the way, we missed you last week at Daytona. It's great to have the champion in for the mini season here. Please tell me we're going to see some more of you this mini season. It's great to hear, man. You did a great job managing the tires all night, managing the gaps. You were plus 15, starting back in 16th place. So just a fantastic drive from you, man. Anything else before I let you go, and I'm gonna move on here. Yeah, fantastic, man. Congratulations, Andrew. Go celebrate, dude. All right, coming into our second place, Jerry. Great drive here tonight, man. It's fun watching you guys out there. Some great battles, especially with Christian there throughout the night. There's a couple times to where you'd kind of let him get back to you, and then you'd kind of stretch your legs back out and run away. I don't know if you have anything else to expand upon that. Did I lose you there, Jerry? Sorry. All right. Well, we figure out Jerry. For some reason, I can't hear him right now. Adam, congratulations. Top three again this week. Following up Daytona. How's that feel? Oh, sorry. Maybe I'm back now, Jerry. No, that was for Adam. But now that I got you, Jerry, no, all good. Once again, great battles tonight with Christian. How was that? I mean, it was great to watch, at least for us up here in the broadcast booth. Yeah. Yeah, I would say so too, man. It was just very interesting to see that battle between you two all night. Like I said, there was some times there to where Christian would you'd think he was going to close the gap on you, but then you had a little bit left there, to kind of stretch your legs back out, and it looks like you did a great job taking care of the tires all night. So, just a great drive by you. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, no, it's got to feel good. It's got to be a good points night for you guys over there. Yeah, man, just looking forward to seeing y'all next week. Duke it out again for sure. Put that pressure on the 84 machine for us, won't you? I wouldn't say that, man. This league's fantastic, and you're a part of that too to make it that way, Jerry. So no, I think everyone appreciates you and bring that fight to them. We're cheering for you, buddy. You celebrate your second here tonight. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thanks, Jerry. All right, and now rounding out Adam. Do I got you, sir? Cool, Adam. Yeah, sorry about that earlier. I couldn't hear Jerry for some reason, but now I got you. Two back-to-back top threes for you. How's that feel to start the season off? That's a great start. Yes, sir. Yes. I mean, just has to be a big difference hopping from Daytona to Iowa like that. I don't know if you have any elaboration on just, maybe explain to everybody just how much different, how much more throttle control you got to have here.
To let you know.
Thanks, Jerry. Appreciate you. Go ahead. Thanks, Adam.
Yeah, it's very, very different. I was using that old analogy of like, a string tied to the top of your steering wheel and to your, throttle pedal, and just trying not to get, over zealous with the throttle, and just be smooth with it. And then obviously, once I could, see Andrew when he would get close to me there after that caution, I was kind of able to see what line he was running, and then try to kind of, adopt it the best that I could with my abilities. And, obviously I think that's what led me to be able to finish third tonight in front of Christian.
Yeah, fantastic run too. I mean, especially you were on the oldest set of tires there in the top three at the end. So just good pace, consistency out of you. What was the strategy there? I mean, just going a little bit earlier.
Yeah, Jerry did it earlier, and he didn't have near the fall off. Now, obviously, Jerry can save tires with the best of them. Definitely better than me. That's why, just I knew Jerry had fresher tires. That's why he's able to get around me there. On that last stint. But Christian and I were also in a team chat radio, and I've come to find out if you talk to Christian, he kind of loses his focus a little bit, and I also kind of use that to my advantage to be able to stay in front of him there too.
Little head games, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, no, Christian, and now that you say that, that makes sense. As we were watching Christian as those last couple laps rounded out, we thought he would be able to make a push on you, but he started to slip up. There was some, getting a little bit loose off of the turns, so I like that strategy.
Yeah. Gotta play head games when you can with people.
Yeah, right. That's the best part about doing the iRacing. You can talk to these guys, be right in their head, literally. So.
Yep, exactly.
No, man, great run, Adam. Looking forward to next week, and
Yes.
yeah, just fantastic again. Good effort.
Thank you. I appreciate it, buddy.
Yes, sir. You have a great one.
You too.
All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging in there tonight. We kind of got the overlays correct this week as we work towards getting this ironed out throughout the mini season. I have to work on the audio. Thanks for everyone hanging in there. And next week, third time's a charm. We should have this broadcast at least as smooth as it can go. So this is Greg from Go Fast Cast, and shout out to OP and Throwback Thursday League. Thanks, guys. You have a good one.